So how do judges separate the views of their supporters from the law when they decide on cases?
Well, that was the question that was posed to Wisconsin Supreme Court candidate Dan Kelly at an event today after he shared the stage with a far-right pastor earlier in the week. Political reporter Will Keneally has more.
So opening at the event before Kelly was a Wisconsin pastor, Matthew Truhella, who drew controversy in 2020 for equating mask mandates to the Holocaust. Kelly says that at an event like this, he's only speaking for himself.
And I don't ask them what their backgrounds are. I don't do an examination of their beliefs.
Conservative Supreme Court candidate Dan Kelly says he doesn't bar entry for those backing his candidacy. And his comments today come 2 days after his virtual appearance at an event in Wilson that featured a Wisconsin pastor who says killing abortion providers is justified.
I never wore the mask. Why? Because it was evil. People said it's just a little mask, man. I said it's not. There's a whole evil narrative behind it.
I was invited to deliver comments at an organization. I delivered my comments. I'm not responsible for what anybody else at that organization said.
This comes as he and his opponent, Liberal candidate Janet Protasiewicz, are trading charges that each other is bought and paid for by the political extremes. Kelly spoke out today against Protasiewicz's stance on abortion. She has indicated that she is pro-choice. He says that the bench can't be a political body like the legislature. But those on the left have criticized Kelly for some implied ties to far right-wingers. Activist Scott Pressler, who was on the U.S. Capitol grounds during January 6th, is campaigning for Kelly.
I don't know anything about January 6th or anything like that with Scott, but I sure appreciate him in the work that he's doing.
He added that that work is invaluable.
Everybody's got a background. Everyone's got a history, and I don't ask people to sit for an examination before they help me.
Now, Kelly spoke to reporters shortly after an event hosted by the State Bar. During that Q&A, Kelly touched on whether those ties influence his judicial thinking. He says that he wants voters to trust his allegiance to the law, not to politics.